What is up, nerds? This is Crash. I'm here on CP Crash 72. This is the map that I created this past weekend in a 72-hour time span. It was part of the TF2 maps contest. If you didn't see the previous video, you should watch it because I kind of explained it a little bit more, sort of. I ADD'd a lot, but I tried to explain it quite a bit. But anyway, this is what I made in 72 hours. I spent about 51, 52 hours, which is what I was hoping to at least beat. So I didn't do that, but I went insane, and I am a worse person for it now. It's a 5 CP map. Let me see if I can do this here. There we go. It is a 5 CP map, similar to Badlands? Oh god. Yeah, Badlands. I'm pretty sure it's Badlands. I'm really bad at map names. But it's the S-shaped map where you can cross over to middle from spawn or go over to second CP, which is sort of on a spire. The first point, which you can see on either the left or the right of this view, is pretty similar to Badlands, how you come out from the top and there's the two overhangs, and there's some lower ground in the middle. That splits off either right or left with a straight shot to center, which honestly is a little bit too powerful. If I keep working on this map, which I'm probably going to, that's going to be changed a little bit. But given the time I had, I'm pretty happy with what I made here. But anyway, it splits off to the left, which goes up if you're looking from red side here. And goes to the second CP, which is a spire. Let's actually take you to the map. This is the spawn room for red. It's pretty simplistic textures, especially when you get more towards the ends of the map, because I was just sort of throwing textures around at that point. It got really hectic in the last hour. I worked at 7 a.m. on Monday, and I was up until about 1 a.m. Sunday night, trying to get this final version out before the deadline. It was like 2 p.m. Monday, and I had to work all day, so I had to get it released that night, or I wasn't going to get it released. Anyway, this is final point, or first point, depending on your perspective from your team. You come out, you have these little overhangs here. There's a path going down this side that comes out, and that gives you some options. This is more for an attacking route that dumps you into the side, sort of like Badlands. The primary route most people take coming out of here at the start of the game is straight through. This door opens up. It's a one-way door, so attackers can't push in this way. But they push through here, and this is mid. Like I said, that's a little bit too powerful of a route. It's a little bit too fast. Honestly, the whole map is a little bit scaled up too much, and I plan on shrinking it down some, because right now the run time is about perfect, how long it takes you to get to middle, but it's way too direct, and it's easier to get to middle than it is to second. But anyway, you come out of here, you go straight down, you can come up this ramp and get here, or you can go through the building, which provides a little bit more cover, but a little bit more convoluted of a route. But it also does give you a little sniper vantage point. One of the kind of cool things that ended up happening with this map that I didn't really intend, I originally intended for people to be coming out of this side and fighting each other across, but a lot of people come out of the sides here, and it sort of becomes a fight from this direction versus this direction, which I wasn't planning on, but it ended up being kind of cool. When I retweak it for the next version, the actual non-72-hour version, I'll tweak the cover so it actually has a bit better flow and a bit better fighting angles, but it's pretty cool. So still, because you come out this way and they're coming out from that side, or the opposite. You tend to have a little sniper battle down this hallway here. A sniper tends to want to perch right here and overlook the point and kind of where they're coming up and down the trench. The trench underneath has a medium health pack. Apparently it's a holiday. I didn't know that. Or full moon. But the trench has a medium health pack here and 2 small ammos. But you come up, capture the point, push on. We'll go back this way. I'm not real happy with blue's lighting, so I'm going to show you the better side. You have this little stone path, or this tunnel that I was really happy with. I thought that turned out really cool. But you cut through, and then it is my favorite. You know what? This is the wrong side. I'm going to go to the other side. Shut up. I'm going to go to this side, because this side has my favorite displacement mountainous range that I've ever made in Team Fortress 2 in my life. It is pretty much the coolest thing ever. Maybe I'm just really amused with it, but it's super awesome to me. But anyway, you tend to come out of here, and this is the Badlands-esque sort of spire thing on this side. You can come up and go through the building for a little bit more cover and come up and around. Yeah, I missed a texture. I hate this texture. It had to be orange. Of course it was orange, the texture that I missed for this version. But you come through, and the point is only capturable from the top here. I was also really happy that I got to use that small capture point model, because I've never used it in a map before, and it was the only thing that would fit up here, so it worked out really cool. But the defenders will come up here through these routes and go to attack. They have the route coming up here. You can see this blinding light. That's what I didn't like about this side. You can come up here and jump across, or you can cut through the building and go up here and cut across, or you can go down here, cut through, go up, and you're in. I wanted to provide a lot of different routes to get there from both sides, and I think this is actually one of the better points to fight on in this map. The bottom area, this just is a fun little place to have a battle in. But anyway, after you capture that, you have the option of going through either of these doors over there or down through the big door there. I'll take you through this side. This side you can go down through the medium health pack again, and this is what dumps you out into that side path I showed you originally, and there's the final point. Or you can go through, we'll go through the main door here, which has a small health pack. This is that original path that the attackers from this side goes. Oh god, mission ends in 60 seconds. What did I do? But then go through here, another medium health pack and a full ammo. The long trench here, or whatever. I keep saying trench, I think. But straight up, attack, captured, dun da da da. You get the point. Let's run around it a little bit now. You can see how big it is. Okay, this is how you spawn from red. So let's do the pyro sort of rollout here. Like I said, most people end up taking this straight shot route. There's no real reason to go this way. I tried to make it so when you're going this way, you can see it's pointing out. This is the second point. I put the number 2 all over this point too as well to point it out. But I put the giant window in there so you can see the capture point, and you know that's where you're supposed to go for second. It's not super effective, and what I'm going to end up doing is making it so you come out, and this path is going to be more in the middle here, and it's going to split off that way, and you're going to be like basically forced to go through more of the second courtyard before you can go to the first. Like this drop down will probably get completely removed. But anyway, for this version, this drop down, you go through here, go up, and you're fighting. Usually there's combat. It meets up pretty well. It's rotational mirrored, so everything's exactly the same on both sides. When you come out, if you go to the right on one side, you're going to be going to the right on the other, if that makes sense. It's not mirrored where you have to kind of flip-flop yourself. Like, for example, Viaduct is a map that's mirrored, and it throws me off sometimes because I come out of the spawn and I expect to go one way and I'm going the other. Same with actually Trainsaw Laser. That's another map that's mirrored that I did, but the layout just necessitated it. Anyway, we cut through the tunnel here. We got that small health pack on the way. Oh, another route you can take is going through this way, and you have a medium health pack and medium ammo. I believe that's medium. I'm getting my ammos confused now with this stupid holiday crap. I suppose that's medium. But this is a little drop down. Scouts can use this to get behind and jumping classes. It also serves as a good jumping point to get into that window or up on the platform here. But as a pyro, I can go through the front, kind of expose myself to combat, cut through, go up this ramp, And I'm capturing. Or there's the big ramp where I can be a little bit more protected, come down here, go around the building, a little bit of a jump, and I'm up here again. Capture the point, spray the spray. This point, actually, I was surprised it played out better. The first initial test, nobody could hold this point. It was super easy to attack and really hard to defend. And I started putting these things in here, and you get really fun little combat of people on their way up to the point while you're fighting them. It's a little open. I could probably use some cover on these platforms, but in the next version, I'm probably going to just turn it into like one big battlements that goes across the whole front of this building. Again, sort of similar to Badlands. How they have that battlements that you can jump across to get to the spire. But it's going to take some tweaking, and pretty much half this map is going to get remade if I continue it. I'm going to see how I do in the contest. Right now, I'm looking pretty good as if I'm going to be getting through the preliminaries. Oh, look, another missing texture. I suck. But I'm probably going to be getting through the preliminaries, and we'll see how I do in the final. But anyway, go through here, and it's just a straight shot right to final point. And that is CP Crash 72. I'll put some links to the map and to the contest threads and all that, all the related links in the description, so be sure to check it out. Download the map, download some of the other maps. There's a lot of really cool maps in the contest. Hope to see you guys on playing this sometime.